Also, spend time in nature, either the beach or bush or rainforest. And chanting and toning. And please, if you have any questions about these things, be sure to ask, because this is a place where you can have access to that information. Now, humming, this is great. It's a nice way to massage the pineal gland and the skull. And it feels really nice. So humming is also really, really good for you. And detoxing all levels of your system regularly. And you can do this in many ways. There are lots of different kinds of detoxes. There's herbs, there's juice detoxes, there's fast detoxes as well, or where you would just only have raw food. There's water fast. There's all kinds of ways to detox your system. If you're going to do that, see somebody who's an expert or has a lot of experience, and make sure you choose the right way for you and your system. Again, it's always unique, and it's whatever is going to work best for you. So practice yoga and other similar forms of gentle, nurturing exercise. And swimming in the ocean is also really excellent. The ocean is just so beautiful for clearing and for supporting. It literally just freshens our whole system. So that's also really excellent. Okay, so light body activation. Now, I am going to do an activation for everybody shortly, but I felt that it was really important that I shared other people around the planet and other ways of activating your light body, because everybody is different. They're going to be attracted to different forms of light body activation, and there really are a lot. So these are people that I know and have experience with, and I trust as well. So I also do light body activation. I have a special at the moment. If you are interested, it's for $60, and it's done via distance, so you can be anywhere in the world. Now, I'll talk about a little bit about the different kinds of activation. So light language, and there are many forms of light language, I have to say. Many. And I think there are some of you on the call who actually have their own light language. I think, Jenny, you do as well. So that's really great. Now, Rhia Voice Weaver, she offers personalised light language sessions, and she provides you with an MP3 audio of that specific for you. So you can visit her Facebook page. And there's also Corona Unity Hope, and she has the Celestial Resonance Living Light language, and she offers many free transmissions on YouTube. So if you check out her channel as well, she's very good too. And now the Swords of Light. So the selenite Swords of Light activates the fifth dimensional light in a person's system. Now these have been founded by Tom Leder. I've had some experience with Tom. He's really fantastic. And if you're interested in having your own sword, you can contact Tom, and he literally creates or builds one for you. And there are others on his website as well. So I'm going to be using my Sword of Light today, and I'll just show you. So this is my Sword of Light. I hope you can all see that really easily there. And it's a very pure channel for light, and it's supported by the master crystal selenite as well, and many other things. So I really love mine. And so we'll move along. So there is also sacred geometry and symbols that activate the light body too. So there's a lady named Starina, and she's called the Galactic Goddess. And she has channeled sacred symbols of the stars direct from source. And you can check her out on thegalacticgoddess.com.au. She also runs workshops, and you can purchase the symbols as well. I'm going to be using a few symbols today through the activation, just so you can have a little taste of what they're like. So I'm going to be using a little bit of everything today as well, so that everybody can have a feel and see what's right for them. Now, once again, if you have questions, please feel free to type those in or raise your virtual hand there. Now there are essences, so there's many different forms of essences also that can help with the light body and many other things. So there's the liquid crystals, they're very good for light body activation. I think Starina also has essences to support that as well. There's flower essences, there's I think there's just about every essence that you can think about. So essences are also very good for supporting the light body activation. Now crystals too. Crystals, as many of you would have experienced, have a certain frequency, and they can hold codes, light codes and keys and information as well. And working with crystals like selenite can also activate you and support you through your activation. Looking into the eyes of a person who is an active channel. So I carry that, I hold that frequency, that channel also, and I have in many times activated people by looking into their eyes, and they've received that. So that's pretty amazing as well. There's also energetic transference. And if a person energetically is a clear channel and they have activated their own light body to a degree, they are able to transfer that into your light body and your system if you choose. So it's always, you know, your choice. It's not going to just happen automatically. You need to set the intent for that to happen as well. And also tuning into celestial or cosmic alignments. So really opening yourself, your channel up to those frequencies, to those keys and codes, the energies that are flowing down onto us from the planets, from the alignments in the universe. So there's some ways of light body activation. Now, what I'm going to do is just hold up some of the sacred symbols of the stars and just do a little activation for everybody now. So to begin with, this is a transformation symbol, and what this does is it works with the light body. It works on many levels, but it works with the light body. And if you just have a look and really imbibe the frequencies that are coming off the symbol. Now so these are multi-dimensional symbols also. So what you can do as you look at it is just imagine that this symbol has descended down from source, down through the top of your head. And as it expands through your system, visualize and see the symbol moving in an anti-clockwise direction throughout your system. So as it spins in this anti-clockwise direction, what it does is it transforms and transmutes your current energetic system, your current state, opening you up to more light, to be receptive for your light body activation. So just take a little bit of time to allow that to come through. Okay, so next what we're going to do is look at this symbol, and literally it is called I am light. Okay, and as you really open yourself up to the frequencies, the keys, the codes from this divine light, and it comes into you. So it descends down from source through the top of your head. What you can do is expand and build this symbol, the frequency, and you can center it in your heart area. And you can spin this symbol around your heart, and as it spins, it expands and activates, coding, switching on your light body throughout your entire system. And it does this in the perfect and right way for you. And you allow the frequencies, keys, and codes to pour into you, to integrate through your cellular level, through your DNA, your pineal gland, and your heart space. Really allowing these frequencies to pour through. And as the frequencies integrate into your system through the symbol, I'm now going to channel just a very short light language to further support the coding and the light that's coming through, and to also assist with the assimilation. So just close your eyes, holding the symbol in your awareness, in your inner eye, and be open to receive. Ahasia nahia menseeatsa uliane etsa kiriana huetsi kiamot atsa tia et kianesi would natsa mod etsa siana etsi moetsa nietsa hati kiriana etsa niana se ahatsi kiria ena se etia e te inna mod etsi. So really just allow that to flow into your system. So I want to talk a little bit about ways to support the integration after you've had an activation. And activations are ongoing. So once you start, it's like you're just open to it, and it's just a continual expansion, similar to if you're expanding spiritually or in consciousness. It's an ever-evolving process, and it's the same with the light body. So toning and light language transmissions, which is something that I just channeled through then, they're very effective. Okay, so doing that continually, that's going to also open up your own channel too. Looking at images of sacred geometry or symbols, as we've just done. Taking essences. In my experience, taking supplements and making sure that my vitamins and minerals are all really balanced. In particular, magnesium I find very helpful. Commanding that the light codes or the keys, the information that has come through into your light body integrate really easily into your cells. So you're literally visualizing that, you're commanding it, and you just see that this integration happens really gracefully, and being open and conscious. So really being present and grounded and conscious, and avoiding big flips in emotions and in energy as well. So just trying to be really balanced and staying grounded. Being in nature. So the nature elements support so much. Mother Gaia, she is so supportive of us. She really is giving us everything that we need. So being in nature, you know, the bush, the rainforest, swimming in the ocean, all of those things are going to assist. And grounding and attuning to the earth frequencies, and asking the planet to assist you if you do experience some kind of light body symptom. And doing yoga as well. So yoga or Tai Chi, you know, any of those really nurturing, nourishing exercises, they're also really, really beneficial because they get you into your body, they get the energy moving, they get the emotions moving, and they're not a head thing, it's present, it's whole system. And I just wanted to invite everybody to feel free to like my Facebook page and to contact me as well. So I do run different webinars. I offer Facebook posts regularly, and workshops and different things too. And I do have a light body activation special on at this time that uses the symbols. I use swords of light, and I also channel light language as well. So I do all of those things in the activation. And I just want to introduce Sarah and let her talk a little bit about spiritual events and directories. So she has a directory and a Facebook page, and I just wanted to open up the floor for her a little bit and let her introduce herself to anybody that might be listening. And she also has you know, a directory of therapists, I suppose you would call them, that offer different services. So I'm just going to welcome Sarah to everybody now. So hi, Sarah. Are you there, Sarah? So for some reason she's on mute, so not sure what's going on there. Can you hear us okay, Sarah? No. And the slide's gone back to the start as well. So that's okay, the joys of technology. You all get to see the slides again, which is a bonus. So I would just like to open question time or comments, or people to share their experiences if they are interested in that. So if anybody wants to put up their virtual hand and share their experience there, or type in a question. So I can see some question marks there. Not quite sure exactly what that means. So, because I'm new to the question mark aspect on the webinar. So what I'll do is just click on a few of the question marks and see what happens to that. So if I click on you, that's what I'm doing. It's got a question mark next to your name. So I'm going to start with Jenny and just say a quick hi to her. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, how are you? How are you?
Great. How are you?
Great. How are you? I'm good. I'm good.
I can hear a bit of an echo there.
Oh, okay.
So it says it's telling me that you've got a question mark next to your name. So does that mean that you had a question?
No, I was actually, when you were showing up the different symbols, I was asking for you to just hold them up a little bit higher. I couldn't quite see them properly.
Oh, okay. Well, I will be putting images of the symbols on as well. So when we upload to YouTube, so you'll be able to see that much more easily.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And did you feel the frequencies, the energies coming through?
Yes, I did. That was wonderful. Thank you.
Excellent. Beautiful. It's quite hot here now. I can feel the energies definitely stepped up a couple of notches.
Yes, I'm feeling that too.
Oh, good. Excellent. Okay, so I'll move on to the next person. So thank you, Jenny, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Okay, so the next person I'm going to move to is Fiona, and I'm just going to welcome her to the call. So, hi, Fiona.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
How are you?
Great, how are you?
I'm good, yeah.
Excellent. So would you like to share how you felt during the activation, or if you have any comments?
I came in on the end of it because I had problems logging in and everything. So, but I came in on the end of it and it was beautiful because I love the toning and the light language. It's beautiful, and I feel I've had several from you now, and they're just amazing. They really do shift a lot of things, and yeah, they just make you feel great, and you just feel like you're constantly growing and evolving, and things just unfold beautifully.
Lovely. I'm so glad that you could make it today.
Yeah, me too. I look forward to other ones.
Yeah. Good. No pressure there.
No pressure at all. That's how much I love the stuff. It's just beautiful, really beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, and well, I'll speak with you later because I know that we've got an appointment later on. So have a great day, and thank you.
You too. Thank you too.
Bye.
Bye.
So the next person I'm going to go to is Nicole, and just turn her mic on and see if she's there. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Rhia. Hi, Rhia. How are you going?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm really well. Thank you for hosting today. This is the first time I've been on a webinar on this side of the screen with you. It's going along well. The light language was very lovely and peaceful, and it's just, again, that very gentle shockwave that goes from your head and reverberates down through your body. It's very peaceful, so thank you very much.
Welcome. Thank you. And how are you feeling energy-wise?
Today I've struggled, so that little bit of energy should do me very well for the rest of the evening that I've got planned.
Brilliant. Oh well, perfect timing.
Yes, it was. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Well, I'll look forward to seeing you soon.
See you later.
Bye-bye. So Jodie, I'm just going to turn on your mic shortly, so I'll just do that now. Hi. So you need to unmute as well, Jodie.
Okay. Yes.
Welcome. Hello.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That was really lovely, Rhia. I really enjoyed that. I was actually sitting here with a piece of selenite myself, and I've got another piece of clear quartz that's almost like a diamond, very similar to that second shape that you've held up.
Yes.
It's sort of that diamond shape with a rectangular sort of flat piece in the middle. So, yeah, I really connected with that really well. And then the other piece that I have is it's a crystal pyramid, but when you turn it over and underneath, there's 9 smaller pyramids projecting from the bottom of it. So, I actually, and when you were speaking the language, it sounded very familiar to me. It was quite funny actually. For a split second, it was almost like I could grasp the understanding of it, but then it was like gone. As soon as you sort of, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It was almost like when you see someone in a crowd that you think you know, and then you look again and it's not there.
Yes.
They're not there. So
I understand exactly what you're saying, and I experience similar things when other people channel light language. And it's just an indication that your higher self or your soul is recognizing it on some level. And as you activate more and more, you'll be able to do this yourself. You'll be able to open your channel too. And if you're interested, I can even teach you how to do that for yourself.
Oh, okay. Now, when you also say with toning and that sort of thing, I have a singing bell as well. So is that the same sort of thing? You use that, or the Tibetan bowls, that sort of thing? Is that also?
Yes, you can do that as well. That's also very effective, and that's something that I forgot to mention. So thank you for adding that. Yes. definitely. And toning through your voice as well, because the voice is so powerful. It's such a powerful activator. It's just a beautiful channel. So toning yourself as well, you know, just around the house or while you're cleaning, that's also really very effective. And it imbibes the energy too through the house, you know, if you're doing the housework and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we actually do at meditation. We do a bit of toning, and you know the different sort of A, E, you know,
Yes.
and just letting it, just sort of resonate through your body. Do it quietly, however the mood takes you, sort of thing.
Yes,
So,
that's pineal toning, isn't it?
Yeah. And I must admit, I do always feel quite refreshed after. You know, like sometimes in a meditation, you know, you can, depending on where you go and what you do, sort of thing, you can come back and feel quite zapped. But yeah, when we do the toning, I actually come back feeling quite light, I suppose, is the expression. But yeah.
Yes. Well, it is a very effective method for clearing as well, toning. So, yes, I do it often.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, that's interesting you should say that, because I actually did a couple of past life regressions last night. So, to then actually sit and do this today is definitely quite interesting. So I was thinking about that through that process as well as you were doing that. So.
Oh, good. And see, what happens also is as you, you open up these receptors in your light body, what happens is information, energies, higher learnings, wisdoms, and abilities, things that you mastered in other lifetimes, can actually channel through and integrate into your light body, and you can embody all of that. So, you know, you could have 2 or 3 lifetimes worth of, just giftings and just amazing abilities and things come into your light body and have them all in this life to draw on and live your life purpose. So it's just incredible what can actually happen when it's active.
Well, that's very interesting, because I, for many years, have been really drawn to crystals. Like, I can just pick up a different crystal and I can have it like fire up in my hand. And I might be at a crystal show and I'll be talking to someone. I've picked up something in my hand. They saw it when I picked it up and it was dull and sort of almost lifeless. And then you happen to, in the conversation, you open your hand and they go, "Oh my goodness, look at that now!" And the crystal would be all and. I surprise myself too, because I look down and it's like it's a totally different crystal, but I know it hasn't left my hand.
Well, that's fantastic, and it's possible that you that you were a crystal master. You worked with crystals in Atlantis or something like that.
Oh, okay. So how do you actually, I suppose, access more of that knowledge? Is it just sitting with the intention, like we just did, to bring those symbols in and seeing what comes?
Good question. And I really believe that it's different for everybody. What I would suggest you do is work regularly with your light body in activating it, and also higher self connection. So really fine-tuning your relationship, your connection to your higher self, and in the best way that's going to resonate for you. So some people are very feeling, they feel energy, or some people hear, they're very auditory. Some people just have a knowing. And so really identifying the way that you work, the way that your unique system is, and your most active sensitivity, and then working through that way in connecting with your higher self, because that is where the most accurate and true information is going to come from. And it's like an inner guidance system, an inner navigation system. So that's what I suggest that you do.
Okay, well, out of those sorts of suggestions, I know that I feel, and I know that there's certain times that I just know things. So obviously they're the two, but the feeling one for me, for instance, that sometimes gets me confused, because I have to check and recheck whether I'm feeling me or whether I'm feeling someone else.
Very
So
good.
how,
Yes.
how do you clarify that? I mean,
Well, that's very good. Something that we worked on in meditation class last night, actually, and many people have similar issues with this. And a really good method, just quickly, that I have is going in and tuning in to that pure essential soul self, your pure energy within you, and expanding that out and becoming present, and then asking, is this mine? Is this mine? Yes or no? And you, as you practice this, you'll become better at really identifying, is this mine? Has it come from me, or is it from somebody else, or is it a combination? Because sometimes that's a little bit more complex, because we are holding something, a frequency or a buried experience that is a similar vibration to the things that the other people are bringing into our system that we're feeling. So it can be a little complex, but starting with the basics, is this mine or is it someone else's? And if it's someone else's, send it back or go and clear it in some way. And it's really, it's situational, so determining what's required for that situation and clearing it and refusing to own it if it's somebody else's. So asking the question.
Okay, I think I get that, because I had a situation yesterday where someone sort of ignited in front of me, and I reacted, and then through that conversation I was sort of thinking, hang on a minute, I'm not as keyed up about this as you are, but why am I feeling so keyed up about this as you are? And then actually part of it came out in the past life regression last night. The same person sort of turned up and in this past life regression. So when I'm in that specific situation, and the confrontation, or I suppose the conversation, is happening, what is the process? Do you just not engage? Do you just step back and just go, no, I'm not having this conversation now? Or
well, it does come back to boundaries, and it's probably a different topic than what we're looking at today. And feel free to contact me and message me if you like, and I can help you through that. And in discerning some ways that would work best for you and your system. But it does come back to your level of consciousness, being mindful and present, and boundaries. And particularly if you're an empath and a sensitive one, as I'm feeling you are, it's also important to be aware of your empathic traits.
And that's my problem. I mean, I know when I was at university and I was years younger than some of the ladies, I would actually have their hot flushes before they got them. And I could say, take your jacket off, it's coming. And they'd all laugh. But I was right. They'd sort of look at me and they'd go, how do you do that? That's like, oh, I don't know, but just take your coat off.
Yes. Okay. Interesting. All right, Jodie. Well, thank you. It's been lovely speaking with you, and we'll just move on to some other people in the call. Yes. And please feel free to through my Facebook page, you can send a message too, and I have lots of resources as well. So.
Thank you. That was lovely. Thank you for the answers.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So I'm going to move to Sarah now. It looks like she's come back on, but as a different, in a different way. Hi, Sarah. Can you hear us? Okay, it's looking like there's some kind of technical issue there with Sarah, so we'll move on to Usha. I think that's how it's pronounced. So, namaste. Hi Usha, are you there? Okay, so it's looking like that's not going either. So I just wanted to really thank everybody for joining us today on the call and for your questions as well. You know, it's really important to be looking at this aspect of your system and really growing, and realize that as you activate and you expand your frequency and your vibration, that you're going to be holding that light for other people to do the same thing. So it really is an act of service for yourself and everybody else on the planet. So that is all for now. Please feel free to like my Facebook page and also to go and visit Spiritual Events and Directory on Facebook. They have a very large directory of events and therapists and books, I think products as cards and things as well. So thanks everyone, and have an amazing day. And if you're interested in having a individual session with a light body activation, please feel free to contact me through the Facebook page as well. And make sure you drink plenty of water today and go and get grounded on the earth, because that was some pretty potent frequencies coming through. So thank you everybody again, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.